Actually, the technique is not just to move the coconut or bend the spoon. You can bend the spoon also with this. It is not just to bend the spoon, you can bend the air itself. That spoon. The focus is Shakti Sandhana, means becoming one with the source of Shakti, Sadashiva. Becoming one with the source. That is what is the real happening here. The state and space from which you operate matters. From where you manifest matters than what you manifest. Compounders, tablets may work sometime, but even if it works sometime, going to him is dangerous. In India, compounders become doctors. In Indian villages, you will be surprised. IMA releases a statement, 40% of the Indian doctors are fake. Means, when I say fake, not just quack. They do not have any degree, but they put a big board, MBBS. Means they stay with the doctor 3-4 years and study. Headache, white tablet. Stomach pain, yellow tablet. Knee pain, green tablet. Leg pain, brown tablet. Okay, this will work as long as pharmaceutical company does not change the color and size and shape. And funny thing is, many veterinary doctors do treat human beings in India. Now veterinary doctors suddenly become human being doctor. They say it is only dosage less, leave it, what is there? For animals, dosage is little more, and for human beings, dosage is little less. Intestine is small and blood volume is small, so dosage is less, that's all. Even if it works, it is dangerous, because from the context, things are happening are dangerous. Any time you will get into accident. So most of the spoon bending psychic power guys, their context is wrong. Even if it works, don't go there. You are falling into dangerous pit. With the authentic doctor, even if it takes few days, you will always be safe. Understand? With authentic scriptures, methodologies given by the Vedas and Agamas, even if you take few days, you will be safe, because it is time-tested, foolproof method. Understand? The context matters. You may say, oh, they also bend spoon, we also bend spoon, what is the difference? No, there is a vast difference. There is a vast difference. Entering into marriage due to love and romance, entering into marriage due to dowry. Both are marriage. What is the difference? There is a vast difference, because you are not going to sleep with money. You may be sleeping on the bed which is bought by money, but you are not going to be spending your life with money. In India, there are only two types of marriages. One is dowry marriage, another one is love marriage, that's all. Of course, I am not promoting both, be very clear. I want to put the disclaimer now itself. I am saying there is a big difference between both. That's all I am trying to tell you. Same way, here, the context is important, because Once you master the context, Shakti Sandhana, that's the original verse. That's the original verse from Shiva Sutra. Shakti Sandhana, when that starts happening, it is not that just you will move coconut or bend spoon. You can bend air and you can play with anything in a complete safe way. In a complete safe way. Without being a danger to yourself and to the planet Earth. You will be a great joy to yourself and to the planet Earth. If you are empowered, how you behave matters for further empowerment. Understand? If you are empowered, how you behave matters for further empowerment. In our Sangha, if you see, the more and more we grow, more and more we become traditional, true to the original scriptures. More and more we spend our time, energy, everything in searching for the original agamic references and original verses and making them more and more into reality. That is why Sadashiva showers more and more. If we have more people, then we try to be more authentic with Agama. If we have more money, then we try to dig into Agama and make it as original as Sadashiva said. When we are empowered by with people or money or anything, we become more and more integrated. That is why we are getting more and more empowered. So, when you are empowered, how you behave matters for further empowerment. For further empowerment. Now, I'll answer your questions related to Sadashivatva and becoming Aadheenavasi.
The first question. Swamiji, I have done inner awakening. Kala Bhairava told me the purpose of my life is to enrich the world with Swamiji's teachings. I want to align myself to my purpose. Can you please share who is an Aadheenavasi and what is the right context for someone becoming Aadheenavasi?
Listen. Aadheenavasi means someone who is radiating. Listen carefully. Living the state, radiating the space, manifesting the powers of Sadashiva, and helping others to manifest the same state, space and powers. Getting empowered and empowering others. You can do this in multiple forms. It can be as simple as taking care of the Goshala, the cow shelter in the Aadheenam, or doing everyday ritualistic worship of Sadashiva in the temple, or running a publication department, or running a web department, social media reach out, whatever may be. Whatever may be. Please understand. The right context is living, manifesting and radiating state, space and powers of Sadashiva. If you think, oh, it's going above my head, I don't think I am for it, then you need to immediately join, become Aadheenavasi. Because only sick man needs hospital. If you say, no, I am sick, I don't think I can get cured, you need hospital. Just hijack yourself before your mind says no and drop yourself here. Because your mind is never going to say yes. If your mind says yes for becoming Aadheenavasi, that's the last decision it is taking. It may not want to enter into a space where it will not exist anymore in its itching form. Understand? That's the right word. Itching form. Your mind exists sometimes in itching form. Constantly feeling like scratching here, scratching there. All your reactions are actually scratching. In right, wrong places, that's all. Now all your reactions are only scratching. If your mind says yes to become Aadheenavasi, suddenly it loses its itching form. It enters into a different zone, different space. Your existence enters into a different space. Come, live, radiate, manifest Sadashiva. It is possible for you. Your impossibility is nothing but your arrogance. Doors are wide open. Don't miss it, and don't take it for granted thinking the doors will be ever wide open. Even if the doors are wide open, the crowd may be such, it will be standing till the door, you may not be able to get through. So now, when the doors are open, when there's a space inside, get in. Next.
Can Swamiji share about the Sadashivatva program, which is being offered for Aadheenavasis and aspiring Aadheenavasis starting May 13th?
So the question is, can Swamiji share about the Sadashivatva program which is being offered for Aadheenavasis and aspiring Aadheenavasis starting May 13th? One small correction. There is no aspiring Aadheenavasis. Only if you commit, if you have decided to become Aadheenavasi, come for May 13th. It is not for aspiring Aadheenavasis. That is such a technical cheating term. Enough, you have cheated yourself. First time in US only I heard somebody telling, I think I have headache. What do you mean by you think you have headache? Whether you have or you don't have, that's all. Now still I am not able to understand. And even boards I see everywhere. If you are pregnant or you think you are pregnant. I am not able to understand. Now then some zones they will put a board. If you are pregnant or you think you are pregnant, don't enter this zone. Anyhow, I think there are some things even I don't understand in the world. Anyhow, so there is no such thing as aspiring Aadheenavasi. The program is offered for anybody who has decided to become Aadheenavasi from May 13th. It's an orientation program. The The whole program is based on one truth, Shakti Sandhana, uniting with the force, Shakti, power, which is the source, giving you the experience of Shakti Sandhana. So, once you experience Shakti Sandhana, manifesting powers and manifesting powerful cognitions, both will happen just like that. Manifesting powers and manifesting powerful cognitions. See, if you open your third eye and start manifesting, that is powers. Like third eye reading or moving the coconuts, bending the spoon, bending the spouse, whatever. This is powers of the third eye, manifesting powers. But if you understand, from the oneness, if I can open my third eye and if my third eye is available, then from the same oneness, all third eyes are available to me. And start manifesting through all third eyes, then it is manifesting powerful cognitions. Sadashivatva will give you the source experience, primordial experience, Shakti Sandhana, uniting with the source, so you can manifest powers and powerful cognitions. Powers and powerful cognitions. Actually, once you start moving the coconut, you can be initiated into raising or lowering your BP, raising and lowering your sugar, raising and lowering your salt level in the blood. That's the next. That's the next. Because same power only need to be used there. Once you master that power, manifest that power, I tell you, there is no natural death for you. Because your vitals will always be kept as you want. Only if there is some accident, from somewhere a stone drops on you, where you don't have enough time to get back to that space and all that, only then rarely accident can happen, or rarely death can happen. As a natural flow, there is no death. Understand? Keeping the vitals young is one of the side effects of this depth power manifestation. Because, see, more prana, more fat is burnt. More prana, more purification of the body. So, if you can move a coconut, not just in other sand, you should be able to move on the floor, next level, and break a coconut and seal all these powers when they manifest. You can easily use the same power and instruct. I'll initiate you and help you, guide you into the next level. You can clean up your body and maintain and control your body as you want. Your vital organs are also matter. If you can overpower a coconut, you can overpower your kidney. Your kidney is much more near to you than your coconut. Your brain is much more closer to you than your coconut. So the Shakti Sandhana opens too many doors. opens too many possibilities, opens too many sweet things in your life. You will be liberated from mood swings, because if you can move this coconut, you can move this coconut any way you want. Chemical releases, hormonal releases in your system will be completely in your hand, in your level. Next.
What can I expect to manifest in life as an Aadheenavasi that I can't as a devotee living where I am?
What can I expect to manifest in life as an Aadheenavasi that I cannot as a devotee living where I am? First of all, this question, there is no comparison between living where you are and living where I am. Understand, living where you are, you know what it is. Living where I am, you need to know what it is. How can I compare if you don't know both? You know only one. You do not know the other one. Anything I say about the other one will look, maybe he's bragging. I am not bragging, I am just dragging you here. I am not at all interested in bragging. I am just interested in dragging you here. So understand, see, as a devotee where you live, where you are, yes, you do follow some teachings and manifest some powers, have some completion and good life, maybe happy life, completion, contentment, peace. Yes, I am not saying no to it, but it can never be compared to living in Kailasa. Maybe this question need to be answered by the people who are already living in Kailasa, who tasted Kailasa, who knows both sides. See, if you are living where you are, you do not know my side, and I want to tell you, I do not know your side, because I never lived like where you are living. We should ask somebody who has done that and done this both, who lived there as a devotee and now who is tasting and enjoying Kailash. We should ask them to respond to this question. I will leave this question to them. They can respond. Anybody who has done that and done this, want to respond, can come and respond. Then I'll go to the next question.
Nithyananda, this is Ma Anupama. So about 6 years ago, I came and asked Swamiji, because when I first met him, I didn't know anything about enlightenment. All I knew is he is something that was so compelling I had to be with him. So I remember one December, Sri Sadhana and I came here, and we said, Swamiji, we want to move in here, want to be here with the kids. And he said, okay, I'll tell you when the time is right. 6 years later, I'm here. I just want to say that, there are so many of us that have just longed to be with him for so long. And now the door is opening up. It is not something that comes lightly, this kind of an opportunity to be in his physical presence. So I would say just jump at it. The other thing I'd share is, being conditioned in the outer world, we always think to get something, we have to give up something. But I've seen in Swamiji's space again and again, it's just win-win. In fact, it's win, 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 win beyond even your ability to understand. So it's not that we're giving up anything in the outer world. I have personally experienced whatever I think I need to give up to spend time here is actually the first thing that gets fulfilled, because that is what now helps me get on to be closer to Swamiji, to get closer to that space of powerfulness, being the new species, radiating the powers. So that's it. Let's say no more poverty consciousness here. It's no longer win, lose. Win, 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 just jump on board. If you're here, it means somewhere within you, you're realizing this, and we're all meant to be here. And the other thing I'd say, if you have kids, please, please, please bring them to Swamiji. We have a choice. They can grow up to be like us, or they can grow up to be like him. So, if you have kids, do not miss the opportunity to have them come. Be like these beautiful new species balasans that are growing up in his love and care and in his, you know. So please, that's what I had to say. Thank you so much.
Nithyanandam, when I read the question, right, why should I be an Aadheenavasi if I can be a devotee there? For me, the question itself seems a little interesting, because for me, the question would be, if I am a devotee, why would I want to stay there? I would want to stay here, living with Swamiji when he is physically around here.
See, if you are there, you will see me, you will know what I am talking, what I am doing, but everything on screen, flat. You can't experience the 3D. If you can't even experience the 3D, how are you going to experience the 4th, 5th, 7th, 11th D? If you are a devotee where you are, it's 2D experience of me. If you are in Kailasa, it is 11D experience of me.
And what I really wanted to share, it is literally like this question, brings inside in me a question, which is like, I want to get married and you live where you are, I live where I am, right? It can only be a conceptual marriage. It cannot actually be a physical marriage. Similarly, when you are having that feeling connection with the Guru, there are so many things which cannot be transmitted only by words, which cannot be transmitted only when you come for programs. I've been living around Swamiji for the past 7.5 years. And in all these years, all the teaching that I've had from Swamiji is by living around him, watching him 24/7, watching him conducting classes, watching him training the sannyasis, watching him have his meals, watching him sitting with all of us, is joking, laughing. Just watching him in close quarters actually brings that deep feeling connection with the Guru, in which all the transmission can happen from the Guru to a disciple. So if you are just watching Swamiji via two-way video conferencing, or just coming and attending programs, what you can actually receive from him, I would say from my experience, is not even 10%. The actual transmission can happen only when you are living around him, watching him, like literally living the way you are living with your parents. That is the way you will grow. That kind of a deep feeling connection, surrender, trust, everything can happen only when you live around him, watch him 24/7. If you're only watching him on the stage, conducting some public programs, you're only watching maybe like a 2 dimension of Swamiji. All the other 9 dimensions is, I don't know, it's just an experience beyond description. And it is, we always read these great epics, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and feel like, wow, how nice it would have been, like, read the Shiv Purana, how nice it would have been if we were living in the same age as they were. Now an avatar has happened. He is living here in the physical form, in the human body. It is a great opportunity for all of us to become a part of this great history, the greatest revolution that ever happened on the planet. And it's difficult for me to believe that somebody would actually want to stay away from Bengaluru Aadheenam. I'm still not able to understand why. So all of you, just come here and enjoy the greatest experience happening, and the actual transformation, the transmission from a guru to a disciple can only happens not when you learn through your logic, but when your muscle memory, biomemory, your bioenergy just trust him in every dimension. And that can only happen if you watch him in close quarters, if you live around him, if you literally like share your entire life with him. And that's what I would say. And I want to welcome each and everyone to the greatest experience that a human being can have. The second thing is, there are so many people who, ask me, you have become a sannyasi, you have left your family and come here. Isn't this not escaping from your responsibilities? Actually, what I would like to share is, when you're not leaving anything, you're not dropping your responsibility, you are expanding your responsibility. So instead of living in a family with one mother, one father, one brother, you actually get to live in a cosmic family where you have hundreds of mothers, hundreds of fathers, hundreds of sisters, hundreds of brothers, and you live in a huge cosmic family. So it is. And in a day, when you're living here in this huge cosmic family, there are thousands of people who are looking at you, smiling at you, relating with you, talking to you. It just enriches your life so much. So it is not escaping from where you are, it is actually expanding your cognition, expanding your life, and enjoying life. Thank you.
Nithyanandam, Mahayogananda, Nitya Mahayogananda, and I actually wanted to talk only as a new joinee. So I can't call myself like an Aadheenavasi who has lived here for a long time. But I tell you, on my first inner awakening, which I did in December 2010 with my father, on the last day, I was hugging Swamiji and telling, don't send me back, don't send me back. And of course, I was newly married at that time. And a lot of things were there. I couldn't see anything at that point. But Swamiji said, no, wait, I'll call you. And after that, it was like this, other powers and all started manifesting from the next year. And I was also excited. But still, I was always seeing him on the screen. Two-way connection, daily on NTV and all that kind of stuff. And naturally, every other program, Kailasa and everything, I would see. You don't know how much I used to haunt Aadheenavasis at that time, telling, you tell me your story. What does Swamiji do when he's when he's with you? Does he tell you some stories? I wanted to know what kind of a relationship they were having, and it would break my head. Then I used to feel, okay, fine, I'm still outside, whatever. I could not, I didn't even know how to make a decision. And first of all, I never knew what an ashramite, in those days it would be called ashramite. I didn't know what an ashramite was, didn't know what anything was. Then slowly, for every inner awakening, I started coming. Swamiji said, you come for all the ayes, and I started becoming an inner awakening acharya. There also again I will see how he treats Aadheenavasis and the Balasans over there. So I can't even say fatherly, motherly, because it's the kind of father-mother relationship that I have known. And I really have amazing biological parents. They've really given me a good life. But beyond that, I saw something. When he was dealing with all the Gurukul kids, someone who just opens up everything and gives. He wants you to be better than what you thought you could do best for you. Now, you all will hear that this is the best life. Even for inner awakening, we'll tell you this is the greatest decision, step in, jump in. Now for Aadheenavasi, we're telling you step in, jump in. So when this whole Aadheenavasi thing opened up, I suddenly realized that, hey, if I'm outside, see, I travel to every IA. So every month I'm at IA, and in between the 20-22 days, I'm outside, handling some work, handling whatever. And everyone will ask me, so what's your base, ma? Where's your home? I'll be scratching my head. And I'm like, well, looks like Bidadi only is my home because half the time I'm here only, and everywhere else I'm visiting and coming. When the Aadheenamvasi decision happened, I just felt if I'm living outside, I'm really getting outdated. Whatever I want, I keep saying I love you, Swamiji, I love you, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm enjoying so much with the Sangha. And it was never a decision for me to leave my family or leave my businesses. You know, I want to share the conversation that I had with Swamiji, very casual. The day we had, I think an LSP or another program, the end of it, I got very excited and I said, you know, JG, when JG means Swamiji, that's what I call him. So I said, you know, JG, when I join in as an Aadheenamvasi and I settle down, I said, I'm going to ask for a lion cub and a horse. So I didn't know he will even look at that message and he'll reply back immediately. I thought I'll get like a thumbs up or something. But immediately he said, I'll get you both, come. And even I also want a lion. I'll tell you this, I'm an animal lover and my dad is a veterinarian. I kind of grew up with animals, and every time I would ask my parents, get me a dog. They'd say it's a lot of work, you have to be responsible, you have to take care. Naturally, that's what everyone tells you. Or anything that you want, it's based on certain things. That's what, I can't blame them or anyone. Ask any parent, your daughter wants something, an animal or something, it's a lot of work. They'll think about the bills to pay, they'll think about whatever. Here, Swamiji did not even tell me, you want a lion, you're mad or what? So many people, now new Aadheenamvasis are coming, what will I do? What if people complain? Nothing at all. Just said, that just changed my entire head at that point. I was like, what? Just like that. See, powers and everything he has always showered on me. And it was like, even I didn't know why it is happening, that kind of a thing. Later, I started understanding it is oneness and saw how it's happening for everyone. But in these so-called small things where I would like to be, he did not say, if you get a lion, will you still be responsible as a Shri Mahant? Will you still be taking care of yogic sciences? Will you be a good Acharya? No, nothing. All responsibility on him. And that really made me understand being an Aadheenamvasi is about such an expansion. Your entire family just expands. Now Swarupa Priya is my sister. I have so many sisters, so many brothers. I have so many people over here who are becoming Aadheenamvasis because in the beginning they told me, oh, I thought you're enjoying both worlds. Spiritual, you're here for IA, and then when you go back, you are there with your family. And only I know that it was not enjoyment, it was more like a grinding. And now only, when they also saw that I've made the jump, they're also jumping into it very readily because we all understood how exciting it is and how much more expansion is happening. I'm not talking about spiritual expansion. You should see the way we are jumping here and laughing with each other, decking each other, taking care of how we are dressing. There is no jealousy, no comparison. Everyone wants you to do your best, to have your best, to enjoy your best. Everyone's children are your children. The new baby in the Sangha, it's my baby, our sister. That's how we feel over here. And I just want to say, maybe before you would have some kind of assumption that, oh no, you will get a lot of firing, scolding. There is no such thing. It is just, he's a mother of mothers, father of fathers, and I just told myself, in the beginning I used to ask Swamiji, I want to join, and this time it was not, Swamiji never said, Mahayoga, I think you should become an Aadheenamvasi. No, Ma Jnanatma Swami called me middle of the night at 2 AM in the morning, and she's like, Ma, what are you doing? And I was like, I was thinking, no, I'll declare now, but I just have little work to finish. That's how I was telling her. Then I was like, what stupidity? It's not Jnanatma Swami who's calling me. It is Swamiji who's making the call. Otherwise, why are we talking so much about oneness and powers and everything? So the moment I decided, I tell you, my life, I am not the same. Even people are responding differently. And I've not given up anything to be here. I know that everything in my life is just going to come back and live here. This is what I always wanted. Living so grandly like a queen, treated like a princess. How many people want that for us? So I just thought I'll come and share my side of the story where even though you see me so much at IA, and how it feels to be this newly declared Aadheenavasi. There is no fear at all. Come, I heard this, Swamiji said he's going to build a golden city here. You know, when Krishna built Dwaraka, how many lucky people stayed over there? Now Dwaraka lies buried under the ocean. This is going to be the new Dwaraka, I think billion times multiplied. Be there in the development. Don't come later when you need a guide map to say, oh, where to go, what to do, which language do they speak over here? Because you'll see us flying. You'll see even our lion cubs will be materializing. So it'll be too much to catch up with. So I'm telling all of my friends on the two-way cities, everyone, come join. And if you're joining, please join Nithyananda Yogic Sciences, because that's what I'm heading. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Be a Nithyananda Yogi. I'll let you play with my lion cub. All right. So with that, thank you so much. If anyone else wants to share, we'll see if we have that time. Thank you, Nithyananda.
This place will be much beyond Dwaraka, because Dwaraka has to be given up after he left the body. But this is going to be Kailasa. It is going to radiate forever. See, Tiruvannamalai, Sadashiva called Vishwakarma and asked him to make it. Madurai, Meenakshi sat and built it. Here, I am sitting with Vishwakarma and building it.
Nithyanandam, my name is Manitya Prabhananda Swami. So when somebody asks this question, how is it being a devotee from there and living in as Aadheenavasi difference? It's just asking a question, how is a child growing up thousands of miles away, seeing mom on a camera, on a cell phone, on a TV, compared to a child who's growing up in the lap of the mother and in the arms of the mother? You can clearly see the difference. So how can even we describe the love that we experience in the cosmic mothers? Can you imagine living around a cosmic mother with her love? Also, this is like explaining to a born blind man, what is it the difference? I thought talking about inner awakening is difficult, but talking about Aadheenavasi is more difficult. So definitely you can imagine living a child who's growing up thousands of miles away compared to a child who's been raised in the arms of mother in the laps with so much love and care, beyond what can even we think or imagine. Please come and experience. It's nothing you can even visualize or imagine, even how much we share. It's something for you to experience. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, this is Manitya Atmananda Swami. The very doubt after seeing Swamiji, can I become Aadheenavasi, is really a doubt for me, because the moment you see him, it's like you're out. And what else you want in your life? What else will be the tastiest thing in your life? It's like you see your dream boy or dream girl or whomsoever, and if you say like years together, years together, you say hi, bye in the internet, and once you meet that person and try to touch his finger, is it okay? And then try to go even more closer, is it okay? It's like when you guys attending to the program is like that. It's like when you see first time, it's like unknown love always happens, and without knowing, you will come to the next program seeing, okay, what is going to see? Let's see, taste. And then third program, you're like, okay, tastes good. And fourth program, it'll be okay to spend some more time here. And then finally, you are there here. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, you are here. So why to waste this much time? It's like, it's over, you already saw him, that's it, just jump in. It's like you can't, you know, jumping as an Aadheenavasi is like you're just decided to be with your love eternally. It's not just this body, it's like for janmas of waiting for something, I don't know what it is, but it is there literally available and filling you 24/7, 365 or beyond that. After, even if you leave your body, he is there just taking care of you. And the whole life here as an Aadheenavasi is like, generally in our day-to-day life, every time, everything we try for something new. It's like, even if it is an ice cream, okay, I tried strawberry, now let me try mango, or let me try something new. Here, you don't even need to expect this. The moment you open your eyes on the bed, you don't know what will be happening around you. It's always be something different, exciting, and you really have to jump. There's no other go for you. So it's like when every moment is new, when every moment is filling you with overflowing love. And what else we are waiting outside? After all, our life is only to feel fulfilled. He's always already fulfilling us in the form of Aadheenavasis, in the form of different lifestyle, in the form of everything. Then why to miss this jackpot? So the moment you saw him, you are out. So don't waste the time, just jump in as an Aadheenavasi and enjoy the huge, extraordinary, a vast family. So here, Aadheenavasis are like, however you want to listen from the life. For example, you want the life to be lovely, or you want the life to be like training you, or you want the life to be like a family, or you want the life to be like a mother, a father. Everybody here are playing that role, taking you more and more and more closer to Swamiji, where even you wanted to. So just don't waste the time, just jump in and become an Aadheenavasi and enjoy for your lifetimes. Thank you.
Understand, all the best things of Kailasa, I am making it available here. Best yoga, Nithyananda yoga, from the original source. Best food as per the cookbook used in very own Kailasa. Understand? Cookbook used in Kailasa. Actually, if you were happy with Aadheenam food, when you go to Kailasa, you will not have a cultural shock. Because this is the same manual they follow there. The same cookbook followed there. You just know, I get that chutney. I like that very much in Bididi also. So maybe even in the different form in Kailasa, but the same cookbook, the best food, the cookbook as per Sadashiva, the Bhaga Shastra, Subha Shastra from Agama, and the best inner software, Agama, integrity, and ultimately the powers of Sadashiva is available for you to play with. And I have solved literally every need. Need for feeling loud, being needed, and physical need like a food, clothes, shelter, housekeeping, medical needs, or the psychological needs, love, peace, joy, fulfillment, contentment, or the spiritual needs, completion, the space of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Sadashivatva, and manifesting powers, and ultimately enlightenment itself. Of course, not but not least, even the economical needs. If you want more details, call Jnanatma. And of course, if she doesn't answer, send a Facebook message, inbox me. And I'm opening my Facebook. You can inbox any questions related to becoming Aadheenavasi. Anybody who wants to become Aadheenavasi, I am opening my Facebook inbox to you. You can message. You can put your questions, you can send your messages related to becoming Aadheenavasi.